Well, I want to talk about disaster. Okay, I want to talk about disaster. And for the follow-up, I want you to get a hold of the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, aromatherapy, Passport to Aromatherapy, right, to aromatherapy oils. And then I want you to get a hold of the book Prepare. And, of course, the subtitle is The Prepper's Survival Bible. Okay, a lot of people are asking for the Bible book. It's the Prepper's Survival Bible. Okay, Prepare. And, of course, I'm talking about natural disasters. We're talking about floods and wildfires and tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes, mudslides. We're talking about home invasions. We're talking about things like muggings, how to deal with those. Also, we need to be prepared for long-term stuff, okay? We're talking about, things like the grid going down simply because of bad maintenance. It could be an attack by some group, okay? Then we're looking at food. You have to have a food supply on hand, I'd say, for 90 days for each person in the household. And, of course, we have lots of great foods in Youngevity. We have our coffees. We have premium roast coffee, premium roast decaf. We have a lot of flavored coffees. Mine is my favorite of the flavored coffees is hazelnut cinnamon, okay? And then, of course, we have the Go Foods, and 25-year shelf life. There you go, 25-year shelf life, the Go Foods line. And then we have the Beyond Organics, which has a Masi, which is a wonderful sort of liquid yogurt, kind of a kefir from African cattle. And then, of course, they have the Havarti cheeses and so forth, hard cheeses. And we have the Slender FX. These are the drinks, kind of a smoothie, protein drink. We have the Quanta water, the drops you can put in water on the side of the ditch and make it drinkable, or we can get the quarts of the Quanta water. And then we have, of course, the aromatherapy oils, the Ancient Legacy aromatherapy oils. We've got the Good Herbs. We have the Pure Works. We have our colloidal silver. Don't forget the 90 essential nutrients, right? The mighty 90, the 90 essential nutrients, 90 for life. You have to have all 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, because if you have to eat on subsistence stuff, you're not going to even get close to getting the nutrients you need, and that can, over time, lead to disaster. So you need to have a 3-month supply at least for each one. I travel, and I give 300 lectures here, so I'm traveling almost every other day. And I have 5 suitcases that came with me. 3 of them are nothing but supplements, a 3-month supply of all my supplements. And I take enough for a 200-pound man twice a day. This includes not only the Healthy Start Pack, but also I have all the secret sauces for diabetes and kidney failure and high blood pressure and heart disease and Alzheimer's disease and things like Parkinson's disease, arthritis, back problems. I don't have any of those problems. I don't want to get them, so I take all these things as a preemptive strike, if you will. And again, I want you to get a hold of the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids. And you'll also learn how to do your own laboratory test. You'll also learn how to do your own physical, a $2,000 physical your doctor would do in his office. You can do the same thing for $4.50. You can go to any pharmacy without a prescription. You get the same test strips your doctor is using in his office to give you a $2,000 physical. And each physical is like $4.50 for the blood test, the urine test, the equivalent to colonoscopic exam. You don't need some scary guy in a white mask putting a garden hose up your rump and puncturing your intestines and killing you. You can use what's called the occult blood test or a fit test, and depending on the pharmacy, they might charge anywhere from $4 to $10, right, for that test that's the equivalent to colonoscopic exam. So you can do these things yourself. You can take your own blood pressure. You can take your own pulse. Weigh yourself. Ask yourself silly questions looking in the mirror. You don't have to go to a doctor and pay $2,000 for all that. And then, of course, make sure you get the book prepared, and it'll teach you how to start a fire with a magnifying glass. Of course, a cigarette lighter. Don't forget the matches. And don't forget a first aid kit with all the braces and tapes and all that kind of stuff. But then don't forget the Pure Works disinfectant. We have the skin sanitizers and the sprays and the foams. We have the liquid shower gel, and we have also the lotion. It actually works for 3 to 5 hours after it dries, whereas these alcohol-based skin sanitizers only work while they're wet. And it's kind of funny. Everybody waves their hands around trying to evaporate it faster. It's kind of funny. People do the wrong thing. But this is something you have to be prepared for, right? That's why you want to get a hold of the book Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible. And the people who survive are the ones who are prepared. People say, I've lost everything. I don't even have enough food for one meal. Well, they weren't prepared. Now, they're depending on the Red Cross to get out there, right? They're depending on the state to send out the National Guard to bring them some water. Why not be prepared and do all this stuff yourself? And you're going to save your family. When the looters are burning down the pharmacies and the food stores, and you go there to get some water and some food, and it's been either burned, looted, or they've all gone there and stolen everything or bought whatever was there, and it's all gone by the time you get there. Why be miserable? Why put yourself at risk when you can protect yourself? Get a hold of that trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, The Passport Aromatherapy, and Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Good liver health is vital to your overall health. Did you know the liver is the largest gland in the body? Generating digestive enzymes, converting fat into fuel, controlling metabolism, regulating cholesterol in the blood, and neutralizing toxins and waste products. Decreased liver function can lead to debilitating diseases. Hepal, a proprietary blend exclusive to Prohoba International, can help support healthy liver function. Hepal is a blend of natural organic pollen extracts, including essential enzymes, botanical glutathione, which is considered to be one of the most powerful antioxidants for detoxifying free radicals and exogenous compounds, superoxide dismutase, and aloe vera, formulated to cleanse and support healthy liver function. If you'd like to have healthy liver function, call your local Youngevity distributor today, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the pig arthritis formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Youngevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or two with a couple of vitamins. Youngevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Youngevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about cancer. And, we've been hearing that cancer is coming on a lot more than even heart disease. A headline of this Fox News story reads, "Cancer now linked the number one killer in 22 states ahead of heart disease." They said becoming the number one killer in more and more states as the deaths from heart disease have declined, according to health statistics. They say nationwide, heart disease is still the leading cause of death, just ahead of cancer. Death rates for both have been falling for the past 25 years or so, and heart disease at a much steeper rate. Cancer moved up to the top slot in 22 states in 2014. Also leading cause of death in certain groups of people, including Hispanics, Asians, and adults ages 40 to 79. This was all noted in the American Cancer Society's latest annual report. They say cancer death rate has fallen 23% since its peak in 1991. Decrease is attributed to declining smoking rates and advances in cancer detection, treatment, and prevention. Heart disease death rate fell 46% at the same time. Cancer Society predicts, though, there will be nearly 1.7 million new cancer cases this year, with nearly 600,000 deaths. And the government figures from 2014 show cancer is the leading cause of death in Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Delaware, Idaho, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oregon, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. And I found that kind of interesting, Doc, because, for years they used to call the Deep South the cancer belt of the United States because there were higher rates of cancer there, mainly because, people fried everything, including even ice cream, So this is kind of a bit of a divergence from that. And I'd be curious to see where they're getting their statistics from, because if you recall, we had a study that came out, at this rate, probably 4 or 5 years ago, where they looked at census data and cancer rates as far as those diagnosed with it, those treated for it, and those that died from it, going back to 1976 and then up till 2006. And what they found was when you compare it to census data for the percentage of people, the rates really haven't dropped at all. The only one that dropped was a slight drop in cervical cancer because they're a little better at detecting it now. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to buy into this whole that cancer rates are falling, because I think that they're just less people are dying, but that's because we've got more people.
Yeah, of course, we have, more younger people coming along now. For a long time there, it was sort of everybody was doing birth control. We didn't have a lot of kids, and so the average age was older. Now we have a lot more kids, but they're counted in the population too. And so when you look at the number of people, they're not really looking at the age groups that get cancer. And so I think you're right. The statistics are certainly skewed, and I can't thank you enough for bringing this forward. And again, cancer is not genetic. Cancer is not caused by environment for the most part. It's actually caused by what you eat, what you don't eat, self-inflicted. And you stay away from the fried foods and the processed meats and the oils and the glutens. And then you supplement with all 90 and then add enough ORAC points, oxygen radical absorption capacity points, to get up over 100,000 a day. Americans right now just take in 8,000 ORAC points. We need about at least 100,000 a day, and you can do that with 6 of the triple treat chocolates a day, 5 of the 5 of the Cell Shield RTQ capsules twice a day, and now the new Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets, 4 of those twice a day, will give you 320,000 ORAC points a day. That's what I do. I'm on the road being exposed to everything out there you can think of, flying so much, radiation up there in the airplanes. And so I'm taking over 320,000 auric points a day by taking in the triple treat chocolate, the Cell Shield RTQ, and the new BTT 2.0 tablets. And I'm just getting 320,000 right there with a BTT tablets. And so you got to be aware of what you're doing. Don't step on the landmines, and don't eat the bad stuff. Make sure you're getting all the good stuff, and you'll reduce your risk of cancer as much as 462% just by not burning your meat. Okay, well, thank you again, Doug, and stick with us. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Youngevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Las Vegas, Nevada. And Melissa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Melissa, you're on the air.
Good morning, Dr. Wallach.
Hi, how can we help you?
I have a standard poodle who had a ruptured anal gland a couple weeks ago. And I'm wondering if you have any insight on what might have caused that and what I can do to help it to start working correctly.
Sure. Did your dog ever do any of that scooting where they scoot their little rumps on the rug or the floor?
You know, he didn't.
Okay, that's interesting. Didn't give any clues.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't get that manual.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, well, when you get a ruptured anal gland, it means it was plugged. And so it kept producing the oil, and which is a lubricant for bowel movements to come out like they're supposed to. Right. And, anything that overfills will get ruptured. And so these things happen. It's not unusual in poodles because they tend to have curly hair and stuff like that, and they can get a problem with skin glands as well as anal glands. But at any rate, what I would do is get a hold of our. I'm assuming the dog's still alive.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So what I would do is make sure he's on the. Oh, Charlotte, this is something you can say. How much does this dog weigh, Melissa?
65.
65 pounds?
60 pounds,
okay.
Yeah, 60 pounds.
Okay, what would you give that dog as kind of a supplement program to make sure everything's working right?
I give him the Arthrodex for sure.
Okay, how much Arthrodex?
3 scoops, I believe.
Yeah, it's 1 scoop per 25 pounds. 1 scoop per 25 pounds, so at least 2 to 3 be good. And what would you give him for the omega-3s?
Well, personally, I give my dog the regular EFAs because my dog's small. I have to squeeze them and squirt the stuff on their food, but a big dog could take any of the omega.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the dog that weighs 60 pounds, you could go ahead and give your dog, Melissa, you could go ahead and give him 2 of the EFAs, put them in the food, and they usually chomp them right down. If they don't, you can throw them down their throat and just rub their little throats, and they'll swallow them. They're very smooth, easy to swallow. And actually, you can get these plastic gloves, and the veterinarian can show you how to make sure those glands are expressed so they don't plug up and rupture again. Okay? They can show you how to do that. There is a procedure that's very simple. Lubricate the index finger of the glove, insert it, use the thumb on the outside, index finger on the inside, and gently squeeze that gland on a regular basis and make sure it's able to express the oil. Okay. Let's see here. How much time we have here, Doug?
We're just about at break time.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is remind everybody that you need to be prepared. So I urge you to get a hold of that new book out called Prepare. Okay, it's the Prepper's Survival Bible and goes into every eventuality, every emergency you can think about and how to deal with it, how to be prepared for it, how to deal with it when it's unsuspected, and you'll be a survivor. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Let's head to Kansas. And Dora, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Dora, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
I already called and I ordered some stuff and all that, but I'm waiting for it to get back. I'm having some problems with, and I didn't get to mention this before, with some bladder issues, and I'm eating, drinking things, and it's causing me, like some vaginal burning. So I don't know if it's coming from the bladder. I got some acid something's
I think
going
you did
on.
mention that. Do you have a history of a back problem?
Well, I forgot the back thing you mentioned, and I wanted to write it down because I had an X-ray, but I don't know what it's I don't know what they said was on the X-ray that I had.
Well, see, a back problem, degenerative disc disease, and how old are you?
I'm 53.
Okay, yeah, you're old enough. When you have degenerative disc disease, the vertebrae get closer together. They begin to squeeze the nerves that control the bladder. Okay, they also cause sciatica, where you get burning and numbness down your hips and your legs. You can also get burning and numbness in your groin area, okay? In men, they get it in the testicles, and women get it in the vaginal area, externally on the vulva. And it's actually a back problem causing the nerves to be squeezed. You're getting that sensation of burning and numbness, okay? And what do you weigh, Dora?
I weigh between 142 and 45. 142 and 45.
Okay, Charlotte, what would you make sure she did here to deal with what I would call kind of a sciatica, peripheral neuropathies causing bladder problems and itching and burning in the vaginal area?
Well, she needs to get on a healthy bone and joint pack for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I'd go ahead and give her 2 because, she's got some serious problems here. So I'd give her 2 healthy bone and joint packs. There would be 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner. And then how many of the glucogel would you give her, Char?
I give her at least 15 a day.
Exactly. And those 2 healthy bone and joint packs, you'll be able to do the 15 glucogel, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And all that's designed to support and promote maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae. It's very important for you. Disc between the vertebrae, bone matrix, bone itself. And I believe all these symptoms you're sharing with us here, you gave me the other day. I remember this thing you shared today. You did give us to us last time. Make sure you write it all down. And please give us a call every couple of weeks, because we're correct. You should see some dramatic benefit within a couple of weeks to a month, and then it should disappear within 60 to 90 days, or significantly be reversed. And the 2 healthy bone and joint packs, there's a jar of cream in each one. What do you call that cream, Char?
CM cream.
Okay, and where would you have her put it?
Any place that hurts, then the joints, any place that hurts, or back.
Okay, on the back. Yeah, when you have peripheral neuropathy, you're exactly right, Char. You put it on the back, because when you put it on the local area, you might not get any results. Say, it doesn't work for me. That's because the pain emanates from the nerves being squeezed in the back. It won't help your bladder problem. A lot of times people get up 5 times at night to go to the bathroom. You can also go to the pharmacy and get the little test kit and test yourself in the morning before you eat and see if you have diabetes. That's also a possibility. Let us know. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Let's head to Santa Monica, California. And Jim, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Jim, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
I'm 76 and approximately your age, I understand.
Yep.
And 155 with 5'10 and a half. I'm a very active Aboriginal skills instructor. I'm currently taking the supplements, and it seemed as though I was having some difficulty, particularly with the powder, tangerine powder.
Mm-hmm.
So I started reducing the quantity and also taking more liquids with it. And that seemed to help, but it was still really bloating and gassing me up quite a bit. And the Beyond OsteoFX, I think, was doing the same. So now I'm currently taking the capsules.
Okay.
Let's see, what do you call it? It's the
comes in little envelopes.
The on-the-go healthy.
Yeah, exactly, on the go. Mm-hmm. Very good.
And that's seeming a lot much easier. I'm still having some gas.
So just make sure you spread the dose out. Don't take everything all at once.
Yeah.
And you might have to spread your dose out instead of 2 doses. Let's say you calculate up your dose for your body weight, and you take full dose of breakfast, full dose of dinner, and you're getting some of these symptoms. Most people have never had this sort of nutritional supplementation, and it's kind of feeding all the bacteria. Even the normal bacteria can cause gas and so forth. They're getting suddenly now all this nutrition. Whoa, they're having a heyday, making lots of babies and fermenting stuff. And so you might want to, as you've done, go ahead and cut it back a little bit. You can even cut it in thirds instead of half, and so take a third of the dose at breakfast, a third of the dose at lunch, a third of the dose at dinner time. And I've been doing it twice a day. I weigh about your same weight. I weigh 152, but I'm only 5'6", so I'm probably a little chunkier, probably taller, slimmer. But I'm 75 and a half, and so close to your age. And basically, what I do is I've been taking it with meals twice a day, again, for 68 years. And I've never had any problems. And when you start it, some people do get a little gassy or get diarrhea or something, and they tend to take it on an empty stomach, or they'll take it all at once instead of dividing it up. And so you did the very smart thing and just cut the dosage back a little bit. And I'd say in a month or two, try going up again, but don't take it all at once. And again, I'd try taking your calculated dose, a third and a third and a third. Each third will be with a meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then give us a call, let us know how it's going. But you did all the smart stuff. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's stay there in California. Head over to Robert. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Robert, you're on the air.
How are you, Dr. Wallach?
Fine, sir. Thank you. What's up?
I have a friend. She's a 76-year-old female, and she has a history of diabetes. She's been injecting insulin for more than 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
She has 25% of her kidneys functioned. She has a history. Her doctor tells her that whenever she consumes salt, she gets edema. She gets inflammation in her whole body, and she gets a lot of water in her lungs. She finds she has difficulty breathing.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help with the breathing when you have water in your lungs.
No, it doesn't help at all. So basically, recently, she asked me for help so she can get off the insulin and
sure.
regain her health. So she purchased 1092 Detox Mega Pack. She performed the...
wait a minute. How much does she weigh?
She weighs 165 pounds.
Okay. All right, so you got type 2 diabetes. She's got some loss of kidney function. She gets edema and fluid when she uses salt. How many eggs does she eat every day?
I'm not sure if she's eating eggs. She's really restricting the salt because...
Okay, is she a vegetarian?
No. She eats a lot of...
Okay, so the reason I'm asking those questions is when people get edema when they use salt, it's because they don't have enough blood protein, and there's an osmotic gradient that's backwards there. And so, Shar, how would you get her blood protein up quickly and effectively?
She needs to eat eggs and butter.
Yep. I'd have her eat eggs. I'd have her eat, at 165, I'd have her eat something like 8 to 10 eggs a day until all this stops. And then what would you do for her type 2 diabetes at 165 pounds?
I give her 2 healthy blood sugar packs. And again, the swelling isn't from the salt, it's from the lack of protein.
Exactly right. Very good. And then what would you do, exactly right, to 2 healthy blood sugar packs, a full dose of everything twice a day, and make sure she takes her fasting blood sugar in the morning before she medicates herself with the insulin. She won't get insulin shock. As her blood sugar drops, and it will, she can reduce her medication as her doctor showed her to do. Now, what would you do for the loss of kidney function?
She needs to take the classic daily, the new daily.
Okay, the ultimate daily. Okay, what else would you add to that?
I'd add the cardio sticks to that, or the niacin plus, too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the ultimate cardio sticks and the niacin plus, you're exactly right. And the basic one, of course, would be the ultimate dailies. And the purpose of this is, Robert, is that when you have kidney failure, a reduced kidney function, it's almost never the kidney itself. What happens is the blood supply, bringing the dirty blood into the filtering units, gets plugged. And so the whole idea here with the ultimate daily tablets, and her weight, she could take 3 twice a day. It'd be 1 bottle a month. The ultimate cardio sticks, she could take 2 of those a day. It'd be 2 boxes a month. They come 30 in a box. And the ultimate niacin plus, I'd have her take 1 of those twice. It'd be 1 bottle a month. And this is to support and promote healthy blood flow through the kidneys, into the filtering units, and also to support and promote healthy blood pressure. And it's usually not too long when the kidney function begins to improve, because it's almost always, again, a artery problem, plugged arteries. When you see that, there's also plugging of the arteries in the brain. So it could be a little dementia, vascular dementia, heading her way if she doesn't deal with it. And this will deal with both the kidney function, vascular dementia, coronary artery disease, and plugged arteries in her legs, every place else, glaucoma in the eyes. So it's really an amazing approach. But yeah, she needs to eat those 8-10 eggs a day, soft-boiled, soft-poached, soft-scrambled butter, and none of the bad stuff, which causes all these problems. Absolutely. What would you have her avoid quickly, Shar?
All burnt animal fat, all oils, no salad oil, no canola oil, no olive oil.
No olive oil, no coconut oil, and no gluten, no fried foods, as you said. Absolutely, no oils, no deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, and get that inflammation down. And then give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know her weight. Let us know her blood sugar levels, and if she's still on medication or not. And let us know next time she gets tested for kidney function. Okay, we got time to start another one here,
Yeah,
Doug?
we could get one going here. Let's head to New Jersey. And Earl, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, New Jersey. Earl, you're on the air.
Yes, I was battling or diagnosed with it's called seborrheic dermatitis in my scalp, and it just doesn't want to seem to go away. It's not all over. It's just a couple patches. And,
yeah. How old are you?
Yeah, and I am 56.
How
I
tall
don't
will you
really
weigh?
take any. I weigh about 188, 190, and about 5'7".
Okay, well, hang on. We'll be back. We'll give you a program after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to New Jersey and Earl. Okay, Shar, what does this dermatitis mean to you?
That means he's got a gluten intolerance.
Absolutely. Do you have any other issues, Earl, like arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, anything like that?
No. I know my family had some high blood pressure, but every time I go to the doctor, I haven't had any.
Okay, good. Well, you can take comfort in knowing that high blood pressure is not genetic. Okay. And so because you do have a gluten intolerance, you might want to warn your sisters and brothers, and your mom, of course, passed it on to you. She wants to warn all of her siblings, all of her brothers and sisters, and, of course, her sister's children will be susceptible to having gluten intolerance, too. So you need to warn everybody. It's not a genetic thing, but if you can catch these kids before they get conceived and the mother's on a gluten-free diet, they won't be gluten intolerant. But if the mother's eating gluten and during the pregnancy, they will be born gluten intolerant, and they'll keep passing it on. But it's not a genetic thing. Okay. So what would you give Earl here? He weighs 188 pounds. What would you give him as a basic program?
I give him, if he's got nothing else wrong with him, I just give him 2 healthy start packs.
Perfect. 2 healthy start packs. That's 1 ounce of the osteo at breakfast and dinner. That's 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the FA Pluses at breakfast and dinner. Stay away from the bad stuff, the fried foods, the processed meats, the oils, the gluten, and you'll be home free. Excuse me. I had to sneeze there. And let's see here. Let us know every couple of weeks how that eczema is doing on your skin. If you want to put something on there, what would you have him put on that eczema on his skin?
CM cream with trauma oil in it.
Yeah, CM cream with trauma oil if it's itchy or uncomfortable. You can also use some of the sole-purpose shea butter on it. There's another good thing. You could use you could use something like the tea tree oil on it. There's many things you could do, depending on your case. Try these various things and see which one you like the best. And this will go away very quickly, usually in weeks, anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks in an adult. These dermatitis, eczemas, psoriatics, and so forth, it all goes away very quickly when you get gluten-free, take the 90 essential nutrients, your body absorbs it. And these things are actually caused by nutritional deficiency, and that's why putting on the hydrocortisone creams can stop the itching, but it doesn't get any better. It's there, and you have to keep putting on the hydrocortisone cream or the anti-itch cream because, it's one of those things that is not going to get better, just dealing with the symptoms. You have to get rid of the cause, which is a deficiency of particular nutrients. Okay, We got a couple of minutes here left. Doug, we got time for a short one?
Yeah, let's head to Missouri. And Becky, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Becky. You're on the air.
Yeah.
Hi.
I've been on your product, just to give you a little background, for almost 20 years. Well,
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty healthy, so I'm really shocked that I had a bulge on my neck, and I went into the doctor, had an ultrasound, and I have a nodule that's really big that's showing.
Now, is this on your thyroid?
Yes. I have to wait for them to send me to another doctor at ear, nose, and throat.
Well, I wouldn't wait. Okay. Did they take a biopsy or anything?
No, it was just a family doctor.
Here's what I would do. What do you weigh, dear?
I weigh about 150. I have a little bit of weight problems. I'm 5'5".
Okay, yeah, you need to lose 10 pounds or so. That's not a lot. Okay, but anyway, Char, she's got a thyroid problem, got nodules on her thyroid. 99% of the time they're usually benign, 150 pounds. So what would you give her in addition to the 90 essential nutrients she's been on for 20 years? What would you give her?
Ocean's Gold.
Ocean's Gold, you're exactly right. Go ahead and take 2 bottles of Ocean's Gold a month, 3 tablets twice a day. And then what would you give her? There's foods that are commonly in our diet, and hippies tell us it's good for us. But when you have thyroid problems, you got to stay away from these foods. What are they?
Cruciferous vegetables.
And which include what?
Like kale and celery.
Yeah, cabbage,
all that stuff.
Broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts. You're exactly right. You get an A+ dear. Okay, Becky, I'd take those things out of your diet, add the Ocean's Gold. I'd go ahead to the specialist and make sure these things are just the usual non-cancerous nodules, and they should go away pretty quickly. And we'd like to hear from you every couple of weeks. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. You really got some great testimonies and good questions today. Thank you, Shar. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62. a proprietary blend of nutrients including Cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin, designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're wanting to be prepared and you don't know exactly what to do, get a hold of that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. Get a hold of the book Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible, and learn how to deal with natural disasters, attacks by who knows who on the infrastructure, the grid, and so forth, muggings, home invasions, and be prepared for anything, right? Be prepared for anything. Get a hold of the books Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, the Passport Aromatherapy, and the book Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.